Today we have a guest, Christie Ruffino. And I have been knowing this dynamic lady for a while, and she has been really busy. I just wanted her to be on my podcast. She has been busy. She has been busy serving solopreneurs create their high ticket offers. And she has very impressive bio. Without me going into details, she will tell her story. But Christie Ruffino, she is the CEO of Mastery Unleashed Coaching. And what is that? Means basically, if you want to avoid shiny syndrome, if you want to get the maximum result in the minimum amount of time, she is the guy you should know about.
I
So
love
here
that.
is Christie. So Christie, tell me about your story. How did you get started into this business? Because I was reading your bio and I realized whatever you are providing, everybody needs it, but it's not easily available. So tell me about you. How come you became so passionate about your work, whatever work you are doing right
Yeah, well, first I want to thank you, Sue, for inviting me on your show. We've gotten to know each other a little bit over the last few months, and I'm really impressed by you of all the great things you're doing as well. And
now? Thank
I'm
you.
honored to be on your podcast. And so my story is probably like the story of many of your listeners and probably you yourself. It's been a winding journey. It didn't, I just didn't wake up one day and think, oh, I'm going to be a business coach. No, that's not what it was. I've always been an entrepreneur. I remember as a young, before as a teenager, being at my grandmother's house and her giving me and my brother and my cousin a task to pick up sticks. And what did I do? I picked up more sticks than they did. And I got the money and I went to the local 7-Eleven, bought candy and had a candy sale. So I actually made more money from that little job. And, it's kind of like been my journey since the beginning is how to be.
Oh, okay, because you said you have been an entrepreneur, so I thought whether you had a lemonade stand or did you had a lemonade stand?
I had a candy stand.
Candy stand, okay.
Yeah. And so,
How old you were at that time?
Oh gosh, I was probably 8 or 9.
Oh, okay.
Not very old. Yeah, not very old. Back when it was safe to do that, right? I don't know if kids can stand on the streets and sell things to strangers anymore because I don't think it's very safe, but it was pretty safe back then. Yeah. And so that's kind of like who I am is like in the heart of me. I'm an entrepreneur, but the entrepreneurial job isn't easy. And I first started I started a business with my husband. And then when my marriage ended, I started a networking organization. And so my passion has always been to serve women in various stages. And I was able to take that idea of a community and actually build it into a national organization with multiple chapters. And it was wonderful. I loved what I did. And what happened on that journey is somebody asked me to share my story on how I was able to get on the other side of a bad divorce and near bankruptcy and just all of the challenges of being a single mother and then being able to create a successful business. And so I said yes. I'm an introvert, but I did say yes because I thought sharing my story would help other people. And that's kind of what opened my eyes to the power of story and the power of having a book in your business, because a book is what helps us share our story with others as well as share our brilliance. And so that's led me into this journey right now. We still help people publish, but I also realized that many of those women who realized their mess became their mission, they didn't know how to monetize it. And that's what my program does. It helps them get on the fast path to having a highly profitable business. The easy way.
Oh, okay, because I knew about your high ticket offers. I didn't know anything about book. So this is a new thing for me.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to write a book and it's always okay, I will write it someday.
Someday, one day. Yeah.
So you tell me how you help them.
Yeah. So for 11, but it's probably been 12 years since I've had a publishing company. And it started with one book that's kind of just grown into many books. We've had 12 books under my Overcoming Mediocrity brand. In about 3 weeks, we're launching our 12th book in the series. So that's super exciting. It's Overcoming Mediocrity, Epic Women. And then we've also helped people go on and do their own business books. And I totally believe in the power of having a co-authored book, because what that does is it gives you greater exposure, like to more people, because you got all these partners helping promote your book and getting your story and your wisdom in front of their audience. But there's nothing that is great in a lot of ways, but there's nothing like having your own business book. And so we've helped a lot of our clients transition and having their own business book. And then honestly, the core or the framework of your business book could be your signature program if you design it correctly and you teach it in a way that gives people great transformations. And that's, kind of how I got to where I am now with having this high ticket program.
So when you said you help people co-author the book, so are you the co-author most of the time, or you select or you choose other people to collaborate? How does it work?
We choose other people. So we're the publisher and the project manager. And so say you as an example, Sue, if you had a community of people that you wanted to bring together to write a co-authored book, we would actually do all the heavy lifting for you. We also have our own series of co-author books, so you could be in one of our books. But we've, there's a lot of co-authored books out there right now, but we've been doing it before it was popular. So we've got a great process. We've got great systems to make sure that we get our clients great results and a product that they can be proud of. Because I've had many people work with us that were in other co-authored books, and they were ashamed to share it because there were so many problems with the book. It just didn't represent their brand and the quality that they wanted to put out there in the world. And all of our clients just love the work we do. And it's really having a book and being an Amazon bestselling author is a huge credibility piece for our business owners.
Yeah, I know it's really amazing work. And I just want to know your opinion, because I came across with many offers that, okay, write your book with ChatGPT. What is your opinion about that?
Yeah, you know what? I have been using ChatGPT a lot more lately. I was really resistant at first, but I didn't know how to use it. Now I know how to use it. And I think it's very powerful for a lot of things. But even if you give ChatGPT your framework and have it create your content, it can't create your stories, right? Your stories, your experiences, how you teach is so important in making sure your customer learns from you and has the journey with you. And so if you use ChatGPT for certain things, that's great, but you have to do the majority of the work, or at least polish it and add your own presence to the.
You're absolutely right. Actually, I wrote one article. I write actually newsletters in LinkedIn, my profile, and there I wrote that I said everybody is trying to write article using ChatGPT, but I'm the only one who is thinking about my article titles which ChatGPT cannot provide any information. For example, my last article was about creating profitable offers using 4 spiritual centers. And if you put any prompt into ChatGPT, ChatGPT is not going to provide any information because ChatGPT has no idea what it is. Right. So yeah, ChatGPT in general, it is good for giving some blog headlines, outlines and all, but the content you have to come up with that. And I totally agree with you. So yeah, it's a great job you are doing. And this was always actually one desire of mine. So yeah, sure, I'll connect with you about that, because I have been writing articles a lot. I have written multiple blogs, but I never actually, gathered all and created a book as such. And book actually that gives a lot of credibility and that gives authority. And means immediately credibility means people immediately know that, okay, you are someone legit and you are doing great job.
It sets you apart from your competition. Absolutely. If you have a book and your competitors don't, hey, that makes you special. And we have to do anything we can to set ourselves apart from our competition. So tell me about your story. How did you land into your current business? I mean, how did it evolve? Because I know it didn't happen overnight. So I just want to know your story, because story really catches my attention. And I know even my audience loves stories. So tell me more about your story. Yeah. So like I said, I've been helping women and a few men for the last 12 years, really learn how to share their stories, figure out which stories to share, because we have so many stories in our head. It's really hard for us to discern the right story to share at the right time. And so I'm really good at helping people extract their signature story and share in a way that makes a huge impact in their audience. And I love that. I love seeing people grow through the process of sharing their story, because what that does is it allows them to kind of like, it's like a therapeutic process. And when they get on the other side, now they can actually like expand into something bigger and greater and leave that behind them. But what it just broke my heart that I saw so many people realize, oh, like I know my purpose now. Like they realized that everything happened to them for a reason, and they wanted to help people with the journey that they were on and the experience that they had gained through that situation, but they didn't know what to do. So I've been working with people for, about 3 or 4 years, coaching one-on-one, helping them create their businesses. But that is a path that allows me to only help a few people. And the more people I help, the busier I was getting. So personally, I started this business from a selfish perspective, because I wanted to learn how to have the best group program so I could buy my time back. And so I was able to figure that out. And now that's what I want to do, is I want to help people buy their time back and still help the people that they're designed to help, but be able to help more, because a group program allows you to serve more people than just one-on-one coaching. And there's a way to do it that's going to give people great results.
And many times in group program, basically, sometimes other people ask questions and you realize, oh, okay, even I wanted to know more about this, and good thing this fellow is asking. So the community helps each other a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, we're in a very connected society, but there's an epidemic of loneliness. So when we're able to build our businesses with other people, we feel more empowered, because now we know we have a support team around us, and we learn so much from them. I mean, my clients learn just as much from each other as they do from me. And I love that.
You created a networking association. So are you still affiliated with that, or
Yeah.
how does it work with your current business?
Yeah. So during the pandemic, our chapters all meet in person, or they used to, meet in person. But during the pandemic, most of our chapters had to shut down. Now we do have a few that were able to survive, but my focus is completely different. I'm having some conversations with one of our members who may want to just take it over and rebuild it, but it is not what it used to be. But yet I still have a lot of members that have built such deep relationships, and that are they've got this amazing business network that they're still meeting. They're doing their own thing. They're paying their dues. I'm doing what I can to support them, but that's not my main focus anymore. So I'm working to find somebody that's going to take it and run with that.
Yeah, but that was a great initiative, right? Because any business you start, networking is the most important thing, because
Absolutely.
you just alone cannot go that far.
Yeah. We've been around for 21 years. So we've got a really great system. It works. We've had up to 400 members at one time. I don't even know the amount of revenue that's been generated amongst our members, because we never kept track of that. We just kept track of referrals, the amount of referrals. But yeah, it's been a really great tool or resources for our members to be able to build amazing businesses.
Okay, so you tell me, what is the most effective strategy you use for entrepreneurs to help them increase their revenue? Because bottom line is revenue, right? So I want to know, what is your strategy?
What is my strategy
to increase the revenue? How do you help entrepreneurs to increase their revenue?
Well, what I help them to do now with my current focus is helping them determine their methodology. What is their step-by-step process that they can actually be able to almost bottle it in a way? I mean, when we work with our clients, we're always going to be shifting and giving our clients what they need at the right time. And there's a lot of customization needed with one-on-one work. But when you have a group program, you kind of want to have some sort of a template that people are going to like go through. And it's basically the chapters of your book. And so if you can outline your step-by-step process that could become your book down the road, you can start building and running your program and making money, help people, and then later turn that into a book. Because writing a book doesn't necessarily make us a ton of money. Getting clients helps us make money. Books don't create massive transformations in our prospects. Working with them, the support, the community, the accountability, that's what creates massive transformations. So I would say if anybody is looking to build their business book, build your program first, have their book done later, and then you can use your case studies, your client success stories as stories to help demonstrate teaching points in your book.
So who is your ideal client, and how long is your program, or do you have many programs at various levels? So just, I want to know more details about your programs.
Yeah. So my ideal clients are coaches who are fed up with working one-on-one. They don't know how to scale. Speakers who have a message and want to be able to sell from the stage. I know a lot of speakers think that they're going to become speakers and they're going to make a ton of money, but if you don't have an offer that's going to convert well, you're just out there wasting your time. Now you can get paid on the front end to speak, but the revenue potential is much greater if you have a great offer. And then my third piece of my ideal client are healers, people who want to help people live better lives in various stages, whether it's lose weight, change their eating so they don't have the digestive issues. I mean, there's just a lot of different ways that healers want to help people. And that wasn't my focus, but it seems like those are the people that are coming to me because my program helps them break through that challenge of charging, right? Some healers don't want to charge, but they can't keep helping if they don't charge. So speakers, coaches.
So various kinds of healers, not just nutritional, even spiritual healers and
all healers,
various kinds. Okay.
Yeah, all healers. Yeah. And so the programs I have my Epic Mastery program, which is a 12-month guaranteed result program that people get in and work with me. I help them design not only their signature program, but a low ticket offer and a membership. And so that usually takes about a year to put all of the pieces together, as well as put together their client funnel, like how to take cold prospects to raving happy clients. But that's my high ticket offer. And not everybody is willing to commit to something like that. But now my high ticket offer is great because it's a pay per results, meaning they pay to get in a little bit, but then every single payment beyond that only happens when I help them meet a revenue milestone. So the reason why I love that is because I paid a ton of money with coaches that I didn't necessarily get the results. And my program, I'm invested in my clients' results. So they pay me as I help them meet the next revenue milestone. So it's a partnership the whole way. So that's my high ticket program. I also have an entry level program that goes through the first 2 stages of my big program. And I have a membership that we're launching in November, but it's not quite ready yet. It is my Prospect Conversion Machine Club. And that's going to help my clients put together their prospect conversion machine.
Oh, that's good. So do you have any beta offer, or it's going to be full-fledged
my
membership?
membership. Yeah. So my membership, when we do launch, we're planning to give do some sort of a incentive, maybe a month free or something to get people in it. But we're still working on all of the details of that.
Yeah, that's really good to know. So you are taking away all the risk. It really looks like a no-brainer offer. So if your offer is no-brainer, then of course you must be helping your clients to create their own no-brainer offer, right? So
yep, but that's the plan, right? And not everybody's the right fit, because my goal is to help them get to a 6-figure business, and not every business starts out with having the right offer. So my job is to make sure we make some shifts so the offer becomes a program that people will pay for. And by not working with you, it's going to cost them more. So they realize that they need your help. And so it's helping them create their no-brainer offer. I love that. Maybe I should create a brand around that. Your no-brainer offer.
Yeah, because I really don't see any reason not to join. If you are looking for anything, if you're looking for a high ticket offer, for example, I don't have a high ticket offer. I want some help. And yeah, of course, I want to write a book. And also, whenever I know it is a no-brainer. Why shouldn't I join?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really amazing.
Well,
So
we're going to have to talk, Sue.
oh yeah, sure. So you evolved and now you have reached to this level. What advice you will give to your younger self?
Mm.
If given a chance, how you would have done different? Or if someone is like you who wants to
Yeah.
start, what advice you give?
So what I did is I focused so many years helping other people accomplish their dreams. My kids, my husband, my children, even the members of my community, my whole focus was helping them accomplish their dreams, which is great, but I did it at the expense of my dreams. And I kept thinking, one day it'll be my turn. In the meantime, I'm going to help them. I thought I was being like heroic, but in actuality, I was hiding. And so it really took me some work to realize that I was hiding and I was doing what was safe. And so anybody that feels that they have a bigger purpose in life, I just say, don't play it safe. You were created for a reason. And every minute that you're not stepping into that reason, you're wasting time. And we don't know when we're going to get hit by a bus, if we're going to get hit by a bus, if tomorrow's never promised. So just do what you can to step into your purpose and start becoming the person you were created to be.
I think many ladies have this problem. They always put themselves at the back burner.
They do.
And anything means, no, you're talking about healer and all. Even for the healing, many times they think, oh, okay, I will take care of my health later. But many times they don't understand that whatever they are doing with their life, taking care of their health, that is the best gift they can give it to their family. Or following their dream, that is the best thing they can give to their family, their community, and to their creator. Because what you are becoming, it is the best gift you can give it to your creator. And whatever you got, that's the gift from the creator. But how you use those gifts. And yeah, many times means they give I know I was into that situation too. And I thought this was my upbringing, especially because I'm from India. That is how I grew up, because that's the mentality my mom had. But I didn't know, when I came across with many women, almost everyone is behaving like that. I say, oh my goodness. And you are actually addressing the most important issue. Yeah.
Well, we think we're doing things, especially, if we just talk about our children, right? We think as moms, we're making the right decisions for our children, but are we really? Because we're setting the wrong example.
Yes.
We don't I don't want my daughter to go her whole life and never shine.
Yeah.
Right? If she's
and never
not
follow
shining,
her own dream.
Yeah. Right. And we can't shine if we're not living our dreams. So yeah, I would just say anybody that's listening right now, or if I could go back and tell my younger self, I would say, start shining, step into your purpose, be brave, make it happen.
So you're talking about shining, but I also read it in your bio that you help people avoid shiny object syndrome. So how do you do that? Yeah,
well,
because that is the problem I had. And I had to work really hard not to get into every shiny object. And yeah, you have limited amount of time. So, so how do you help people avoid shiny object syndrome?
I help them by giving them a step-by-step plan. Not everybody's my ideal client. I don't work with anybody and everybody, but if somebody wants to build their high ticket program, really make a big impact by helping a group of people and, charging a nice price, then I have a step-by-step process. You don't have to do anything else. Just follow my process. And I learned from my own experience. I know how to build websites. I know how to build funnels. I know how to do all kinds of things I learned how to do, but I was just wasting my time. I was hiding and doing all these things that were safe and that were fun. And I still love doing that stuff, but I don't let it stop me from doing the things I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I heard somewhere you should do only the things only which you can do, and the things which other people can do, you should really delegate. Yeah,
Yes.
means basically, yeah, creating website and all, yeah, it's a good thing. But yeah, can you delegate? Why not to delegate? So
Yeah.
I just want to ask you, what will you tell our audience if they want to connect with you? What is the next step? What do you suggest them? How can they
Um,
contact you, or what action
yeah.
they should take next?
So Sue, can I share a free gift with your audience?
Oh, of course, means they will
Sure.
appreciate it, because that's what, yeah, we want to
Perfect.
know. Yeah.
Okay. So I created the Profitize Your Purpose Power Pack. And one of the first things that I'm giving with that power pack for a limited time is an audio affirmation. And I had it created because I know how powerful our mind is. And so it's a 10-minute affirmation. And what I do is I actually put it on my phone. So every morning at 6:30, I wake up listening to this affirmation. So that's one of the things that for a limited time is with the power pack. In addition, there is a checklist to make sure that you have all of the pieces in place to build a powerful business. And there is a 5-module little training on how to discover and step into your mission in business. And so there's a few different resources. So depending on your learning style and what you need and what your audience needs in their business, I believe there's something for everybody. But it's free for you by just going to, should I share the link, or do you want to put it
Oh
in?
yeah, no. You share the link, because
Okay.
see, from this actually I'll be creating a blog. I'll be posting it on my website.
Perfect.
I'll be posting it everywhere in the social media. This is going even on the YouTube and various podcasting channel and all. So I want everyone to know that. So sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just, they just have to go to profitizeyourpurposegift.com.
Okay.
And
Because
profitize is not an actual word. I've made it a word. So you just, profitizeyourpurposegift.com, and you'll be able to sign up to get the free gift.
this is so powerful. I cannot even tell you how powerful it is, because the morning first hour, whatever thoughts you have, that decides your whole day is going, how it is going to be.
Absolutely.
And you are starting your day with these affirmations. No wonder you are so successful, and no wonder you are helping so many other people to become successful, because that is the secret. And how many people wake up grumpy, and you are telling them exactly 180 degrees opposite solution.
It just starts playing on my phone.
You are so successful. Yeah.
Yeah, automatically I just wake up to listening to the automations instead of hearing blah, blah, blah for my alarm. I just listen to this nice, beautiful woman talking and speaking these positive words.
No wonder. Yeah, means that is the key. That is the key. And I'm totally in agreement with you, because no wonder, now I know why you are so successful and how you are helping other people become so successful. So if, in winding up, do you want to give anything which I missed, or if you want to cover any point, yeah, you are free to cover, or if you want to give any piece of advice, yeah. You are free.
The last thing I just want to share is my business is Mastery Unleashed Coaching, but I also have a Mastery Unleashed podcast, and Sue is going to be on it. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast so that you can hear Sue's episode. I'm super excited to be able to have you on the show, Sue.
Yeah, thank you. It's a really blessing to have you. And I know pretty sure my life is touched, and many other people's lives will be totally touched. And I wish you all the success, and you and your clients. It's really amazing journey. It's very inspiring. And thanks a lot. Thanks a lot being guest on our podcast. Really appreciate. Thank you.
Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you.